Well, that time went quick, didn't it? 1 week out before round one of the Australian Enduro. Just out here getting some preparation done. I think we're pretty much ready to hit the road. Time to hit the road, Jack. We're a week away from round one. I gotta go down to Shepparton, see my buddy. Put some big boy springs in this thing because it is soft. No one likes a soft bike. So we're gonna head off today, Sunday afternoon. Cruise on down to Victoria. Might even get a ride in when I'm down there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, for now, let's pack this bike up and hit the road. Looking forward to it. Got a couple of spares. Got the treadly. That's deadly. That stuff. The bus, the wagon. All the essentials. If you're ever in Alice Springs, go to Mombasa Day Spa. Shout out to Jimmy. Keep the beers cool. And the underclass, the most extreme, lightweight, evented dirt bike gear I've ever used. I sweat a lot. We're on. Let's go ride some dirt bikes. Should be a time. You gonna come with? Of course you're coming with. You got no choice if you're still watching. I got tired last night. Or about 2 hours ago when it was still dark, so I parked up. Let's continue on. Hello. We are here on the road, driving. You look to your right, you can see that we're on the Hume Highway. La 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 la. Driving down the road in the automobile. 5 hours in, just clicking some kilometers on the odometer. Heading south, heading to Shepparton. Gotta see the man Jonesy. Have a little tweak of the suspension. Need some big boy springs. Hang out, talk some shit for a couple of days. Should be nice. So yeah, get on down there quite soon. About 2 hours away. Tech suspension. The best in the biz. Tech, coming for you. You're still there. I'm still here. Getting keen for the Super Enduro, that's for sure. Should be a good event. I believe it's the first series Australia has had in Enduro Cross. There have been one-off events the last 15 years. A few years ago we started a hard Enduro series. I was unfortunate enough to attend any of them as I was out west at the time, playing in the sand. Wouldn't swap that for the world, it was great. In between that time I did a fair bit of desert racing. Got gobbled up by the desert a few times, didn't think. A bit unsuccessful, but also quite successful. I felt like personally I could have been better. Had an overall result. First year DNF'd, running top 15. Fucking wipeouts, 5 of the biggest ones I've ever had. Got the RFD to give me a little lift back to the Alice Springs airport. Get taken care of by all the lovely nurses. Following year, what we're trying the 300 two-stroke, the open two-stroke category. Ran out of fuel, had a few crashes, finished 43rd that year. I was surprised I even finished. I gave it a couple of year break, and then after that hiatus, the plan was doing the 500 two-stroke, just to get that ice cream lid front plate. Same thing, snap the leg. ACL, meniscus, and all those little freaky things inside our lower bottom under. Australia has a big, broad spectrum of riders who are more than capable of this, and I'm sure in the foreseeable future this is going to attract a lot more to the events and such. Now, this first one's been kind of like an invite-only expression of interest to kind of get the name out there and develop a bit of a network and all the things to go with it, gather sponsors. As you can see in Europe, you know, like Erzberg's been going, what, for 30 years almost, or something like that. I did compete in that back in 2019, and I kind of got caught up in the party of the event because it is a Red Bull sponsored event, and you know what do they like to do? They like to mix Red Bull with anything alcoholic and get you really fucking messed up. Nonetheless, I had a fucking time. I finished that. Well, didn't finish. I got disqualified at checkpoint 9 in the mud, but I bypassed that and continued on. I went to checkpoint 16, no front brake. Moose cooked itself, ended up ripping the rim lock out, single rim lock. Learned a lot from that, but we will go back. We'll give it another go. Do it a lot fitter, a lot stronger next time. But hopefully towards the end of this year, do a few more of the Red Bull routes. Anyway, that's enough of the future. It's all about the now. So we're going to get over to my mate Jones's place, get my bike sorted, get suspension set up. As I said, it's 100 kilo dirt. This bike's pretty fucking soft. You know, you need the ability to be able to send it to the flat if need be. And we all like flatlands, right? It's all about the flatlands. That's what life gives you, so you may as well be good at hucking them. So we're going to get down there, spend a few days, catch up, shoot some hoops, and mosey on down to Ballarat, southwest Victoria, Australia. Until then, stay tuned for race day.